Welcome back to another episode of Keep Austin Keto with Denise. Today we're going to make coleslaw, and I'm going to use a half a head of purple cabbage. This one's really large. I'm not going to use this whole thing. I'm going to use all of this head of cabbage here, probably half the carrots. You can decide if you buy this, you can decide how much carrots you want to put in there. You know, I'm probably going to do a third to a half of a bag of these carrots. I'm also going to do mayonnaise. I've made mayonnaise before from scratch, and I'll put that link down below, and let's get started. Okay, so what we've done here is we've taken a half a head of cabbage and I cut it in half, and now we're going to cut this in half. So cut it. This was a fairly large head of cabbage, so I'm only going to use half of it, but cutting it in fourths will help you manage it a little easier. So you're just going to cut it in half and do really thin slices. Like, you know, take your carrot and look at what size that is, and you're just going to kind of base that size and just make cuts. And then we'll just get it into the bowl here. I've already started with the purple cabbage and the carrots in the bowl. And then we're going to do the green cabbage. I'm going to make mayo from scratch. Again, that'll be linked down below. You'll be able to see the video where I made mayonnaise. It only takes a couple minutes, and then you'll have coleslaw. Okay, now we're going to get into the green cabbage here. I'm just going to do the same type of cut that we did with the purple cabbage. You want to keep it consistent. So do the same thing. Take your head of cabbage and cut it into fourths, and you'll have a pretty consistent cut. Okay, so now we have all the cabbage chopped up, and then the carrots are in the bottom, so we're going to go ahead and get this all mixed together. Just use your hand to mix this around and get it incorporated, the carrots, the two different kinds of cabbage. I've made mayo. We're going to add that in as well. Okay, so here's the mayonnaise that I made. We're going to go ahead and get this added in. Then once we add this in, we're going to mix it up, and feel free to add, you know, some sugar to this if you want it to be sweet. Also add a little bit more vinegar, some salt and pepper. Mix that really well and enjoy. Okay, here's everything all mixed together. This does not have sugar in it, this recipe. I did not put sugar in there. So go ahead and feel free to add some sugar. I did add a little bit of extra rice wine vinegar to this. And I like just the sweetness of the cabbage and the carrots as is. So if you want to add sugar and make a sweet version, let me know how it turns out for you. And please like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so after some much needed taste testing, I went ahead and added some sugar in, and here's what we did. I did 1/4 cup of this monk fruit, and I'll link that down below too. I usually buy this bag on Amazon. I know things are kind of crazy right now, but I'll link that down below for you. It does need sugar, and it needs a little bit more vinegar, so go ahead and add those things in, and let me know what you think. See you next time.